Are you struggling to disable Flyway in your Spring Boot application? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge when trying to customize their profiles. Today, we will walk through how to disable Flyway for a specific Spring profile. I totally get it. It can be really frustrating when you want to run tests without Flyway kicking in. You just want to generate tables from your entity classes, right? This is a common scenario for many developers working with Spring Boot and Flyway. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user recently asked, how can I disable Flyway in a certain Spring profile? They mentioned that they have a Spring Boot application using Microsoft SQL Server and want to create a test profile that generates tables without Flyway. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what's happening here? Flyway is designed to run migrations automatically when your application starts. However, when you want to switch to a test profile, you need to ensure that Flyway is disabled for that specific profile. Let's break down how to achieve this. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip that can save you time and headaches when working with Spring profiles. To disable Flyway in a specific Spring profile, the user should first ensure that the Flyway dependency is included in their project. However, they need to configure it to be inactive for the test profile. Next, the user should modify the application.yaml file to disable Flyway when the test profile is active. This can be done by setting the enabled property to false under the Flyway configuration. Additionally, the user should ensure that the JPA properties are correctly set to generate the database schema from entity classes. This includes setting generate DDL to true. Finally, the user should test the configuration by running the application with the test profile. This can be done by specifying the active profile when starting the application. Fun fact, did you know that Flyway was named after the concept of migrating like a bird? Just like birds migrate to find better environments, Flyway helps your database migrate to better versions. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user suggests managing multiple profiles for your Spring Boot application. In their main application.yml file, they set the active profile and configure Flyway to be enabled. However, in the application integration.yml file, they specifically disable Flyway by setting it to false. Let's take a moment to review another user's answer. An alternative approach shared by another user involves defining two profiles in your application YAML file. The first profile, Enable Flyway Profile, enables Flyway, while the second profile, Disable Flyway Profile, disables it. Here's the tip I promised. Always double-check your profile configurations before running your application. This can save you from unexpected behaviors and ensure everything runs smoothly. And there you have it. You should now be able to disable Flyway in your Spring profile successfully. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more tips and tricks on Spring Boot and database management.